Hey, welcome back to Oddie's Airsoft. Myself and Mark, we've been out playing all morning and finally we're going to get around to reviewing this garment here from Helikon. Now, as you already know, we are huge fans of Helikon-tex.com. Helikon make the best outdoor garments there are, in my opinion, because the reason why I think they're the best is A, the material, the stitching, everything that they use is very, very high quality, but they're able to produce them at a reasonably good price, in fact, very low price. That makes it really accessible for anyone who wants to be outdoors. Now, we've been sitting on the fence on this particular garment for two reasons. This is the Jackal. It's another jacket from the expanding camp from Helikon. The Jackal is a brilliant piece of kit. If you are in the market for a jacket like this, then I certainly would recommend you check it out. It has a couple of features that all the other jackets we've been looking at before don't have. But before I get into that, I'm just going to say something. Myself and Mark have been out skirmishing all morning, playing airsoft. We're at Red Barn, our local site, and we're both wearing the GK boots from Helikon, and we're also wearing the CPU trousers from Helikon. I'm wearing the Polish camo, you're wearing the
Hellenic green, it's the Hellenic pattern.
It is the Hellenic,
It's a Greek. Called green lizard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the reason why we're bringing this to you is that most of the time when you see us do a review, it's our initial review of the product. But here we are, I mean, we got these garments, we got the CPU last...
It's a year ago.
It's a year ago, yeah. It's a year ago.
And here we are, a year on,
using them, still using them. They're still our first choice garment when we go airsofting.
Yeah.
Because they're absolutely superb. And I got the reason why I mentioned the GK Pro boots as well, we got these around the same time last year as well.
Yeah.
They haven't come off my feet, whether it's been airsofting, fishing, hill walking.
Now, I've been wearing mine fishing a lot, and I have to say they are absolutely great. Completely waterproof from walking around, especially if you're up early in the morning and you are out and about in the morning dew. They don't let in a drop of water. Great boots, really comfortable.
So, you know, long-term review, I know you were wearing your U-backs earlier, you're in the matching Polish camo. I was wearing the OD U-backs.
Quality gear.
Long-term, as Jerry says, I haven't had a single Helikon garment fail on me. Right, the only issue I've had were both on my camo ground trousers. One, I put barbed wire through them, my fault. And the second thing was, I was wearing them so much they actually eventually faded. They're still perfectly usable, but compared to a new garment, loving it, absolutely loving it. So, you know, I thought it was definitely worth our while bringing you this long-term review. A year on from we got the CPU, and you know, 3 years before that, 2 years before that, we started using the SFU. All these garments are still going strong. Yeah,
the stitching, the quality of the clothing, the fabric, everything about Helikon just is quality. And yet they produce it at a reasonably cheap price compared to an awful lot of the dross that's out there. And a lot of the clone stuff that you get from a lot of the Asian sites, it just doesn't even compare to the Helikon gear. So let's get into the review of what we're looking at today. This is the Jackal jacket. It's got the QSA system, which we'll get into now, but Mark's going to run through what this jacket has and what it doesn't have.
We're doing a sort of catch up again. We did record this video, was it early this year, Jer? Very early this year?
I hate to say this video is about 4 attempts in the making. One of the problems with any sort of video equipment is you can get mic blowout, you can get camera failure, and every time I've filmed this review, I've done it twice now with Mark and once on my own, and the footage stuff has been unusable. So apologies to Helikon, because we've been sitting on these jackets for a good while. But yeah, we've been struggling to get this review out. So anyway, over to you, Mark.
Let me say from the outset that this video is well worth redoing, because this is an absolutely superb piece of kit. We've been spoiled with a lot of the jackets Helikon have sent us. Every single one we get has been better than the previous one. This jacket is the Jackal, and one of the main features is the QSA quick side access, but this has been my standard jacket since I got it. I wear it everywhere, not just airsofting, you know, absolutely everywhere. So let's run through a few of the basic features. You know, standard you know, shark skin type material that we've seen in a lot of Helikon jackets.
Shower proof. It's not waterproof, but it is definitely
pockets everywhere. You know, 2 side pockets, chest pocket, 2 arm pockets, and inside again several smaller little zip pockets, which are absolutely tremendously useful. You don't realize how much gear you carry. You know, phone, keys, wallet, bits and pieces. They're just an incredibly useful jacket. As I say, I've been wearing this jacket all the time since I got it. It's absolutely superb. So, just to run through, I mentioned the quick side access. That's one of the key features of this jacket. Obviously, you know, we're reviewing it in terms of airsoft, but it was designed, I would say, primarily with the sort of private security detail community in mind. So the quick side access, right? This, if you look at the side here, you'll notice there's a seam, okay? There's a Velcro strap, there's actually a zip behind that, and there's a clip as well, which in normal use keeps everything together, doesn't let any drafts in. But if you needed quick access, let's say you wear private security detail, you had a sidearm on your hip.
Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to pull real fast and you'll have access to your firearm, like so.
It's even simpler than that. There's actually a toggle on each side, whether you're righty or lefty. Grab that, pull it forward, and it actually releases everything. You then have access to your sidearm. Very nice implementation of a quick access system.
Now, as Mark said, we have to review this as an airsoft item, and to be honest with you, it's a great jacket. It has lots of features that an airsofter would want. The quick side access system for an airsofter, I don't really get it. I understand why they're putting it on pretty much all their jackets now. Helikon make great stuff. We love Helikon. I mean, today I've been out skirmishing. I'm wearing the Helikon pants. I've got Helikon boots on. I mean, all I'm short of not wearing is my boxers that aren't made of Helikon. But look, these are absolutely, Helikon make great gear. They make it cheap and they make it at really high quality. We've been wearing our stuff in field for the last 3 years and very little in the way of failure, other than our own stupidity where we've run across barbed wire or something stupid like that. But, you know, as I said, Helikon do make good gear. This, I don't know, out of all the other jackets that they have for airsoft, I'm not sure this stands out above anything else that would make you want it. I can't see it. As I say, the QSA system, I can't see being utilised in an airsoft scenario unless you wanted to wear, you know, this zipped around your actual piece. You can clip it in like so and have your gun sort of sitting out proud. That I can understand you wanting to wear it like that, but other than that, why would you keep a firearm undercover, even though it's only a toy gun? Now, what I will say as well is the garments, these are quite baggy. Now, this is a medium I'm wearing, and when I got it, I thought, see, I quite like the whole tight jacket business, and I found it just too big on me. The only reason it's too big is because it's got to allow for the spacing for your gun to fit under. So what I will say is, if you want a tight fitting jacket, these are not going to be for you. Other than that, this is in what colour?
Forest green, I believe.
And this is in that alpha green, or is it jungle green, or?
Jungle green.
Jungle green, yeah. I mean, look, they've got more and more colours being added to the whole list, and you know, there's something for everyone at Helikon. So check out www.helikon-tex.com, or there are a number of stockists around the country that will be actually selling garments like this from Helikon.
Yeah. Just if I can jump in there, just Jerry, a bit. I mean, you were saying, yeah, it's aimed at a particular community, but just in terms of, forget the airsoft for a minute. If you shoot in a gun club, okay, if you shoot pistol, there's various disciplines which we shoot here. I have worn this shooting where I have had my pistol at my side. It isn't suitable for a discipline that requires reloading, okay? But for a static discipline where you're merely using the holster to retain your firearm, absolutely superb. Have worn it in winter with a thermal base layer underneath it, fleece hat, and it's good to go. So yeah. I think it covers all the bases.
I mean, if you were going to use this with a base layer, I'd go for the alpha jacket underneath. Absolutely spot on. So look, this has been a real quick video. Thanks Helikon. Apologies Helikon as well for this very long delay in getting this video out. We have tried on numerous occasions to get it together, and hopefully this will turn out okay as well. So look, we'll catch you in the next video.